everyone, I am Navinya GK, pursuing third year triple in Knowledge Institute of Technology. Now we are going to see about the black box system. The table of contents includes introduction to black box, features of black box, requirements, embedded system, microcontroller and microprocessor, PICSIM lab, core black box and project implementation. Let's see the introduction of black box. Black box is nothing that it is the recorder, and it is also be defined as the instrument that records the performance and condition of vehicle by using a GPS device which gives the speed, location, distance, frequency and time. Next, let's move into the features. It carries about 25 hours of data. It is submerged under 6,000 meter of seawater for 1 month. Along with the real-time tracking, it monitors vehicle performance as well as driving behavior like sharp turns taken, hard braking, sharp acceleration and overspeeding incidents. Requirement to install black box. Knowledge in C programming related to embedded. MPLAB IDE, Integrated Development Environment. XCB compiler. X protocol C language binding. PICSIM lab which contains default screen, login screen, main menu, view log, set time and event capture. Embedded system. Embedded system is the combination of hardware and software. Based on performance and functional requirement, embedded are classified into standalone system, real-time system, networked and mobile system. Based on performance of microcontroller, embedded systems are classified into small scale, medium scale and sophisticated. Embedded systems can be chosen according to low power consumption, efficiency cost, processing power and memory. Microcontroller and microprocessor. Microcontrollers and microprocessors are different ways of organizing and optimizing a computing system based on a CPU. While a microcontroller puts the CPU and all peripherals onto the same chip, a microprocessor houses a more powerful CPU on single chip that connects to external peripherals. Microcontroller versus microprocessor. In microcontroller, all components will be in single chip, whereas in microprocessor, all components are assembled separately. Less flexible and less design complexity is involved in microcontroller, whereas in microprocessor, more flexible and more design complexity is included. PICSIM Lab. It is a real-time emulator of boards with integrated debugger. It supports some PICSIM microcontrollers and some PIC AVR microcontroller. For coding and editing, debugging, it uses the same tools for real board and it should be with PICSIM Lab such as MPLABX or Arduino IDE. Difference between cars black box and aircraft's black box. In aircraft, the black box is comprised of two devices, FDR and CVR. It means flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder. It always combine to form a single unit. FAA, Federal Aviation Authority, mandates that FDR monitors 88 parameters. It includes heading, airspeed, altitude, time, etc. Black box records more number of data. Since 2002, EDR have an voluntarily installed by many vehicles. It includes radial and longitudinal delta, brake status, safety best status, driver, vehicle indicated, speed engine, ignition cycle, crash ignition cycle and downloads. Replacing black box instead of airbags. When airbags are deployed, they are not repaired, they are replaced. Typically, it is done by ACM and it is also replaced. During collision, airbag will store the valuable crash related data and will log the data. Accordingly, it is required to replace airbags. Some auto shops will reset and reprogram the ACM to reuse the module rather than replacing. Still it functions safely to deployment service. The output involves it defaultly display the current time. Next we need to enter the password. At last it main menu it will view the time, and at log screen it will shows the time setting according to hour, minute and second. It is the stimulation process involved in embedded system by using microcontroller and microprocessor. In this dashboard, output is displayed, the time event is on, then the password is entered. System password will ask if it has current password. After the system is on, it shows the incorrect password, otherwise it shows the engine is on. Car is on parameter like distance, speed, car build system, door lock system will access. Display the current time and capture user login. The username will log in by giving the password. It menu setting screen it is also implemented. Thank you for giving this opportunity.